we come home from vacationing in Trinidad. My mother lives in the plane window as we land. Eyes peeled like a damp maple leaf taking the weight of a first snowfall. She looks for the CN Tower. This kind of makes me uncomfortable, but I can't blame her. Because Canada was her opportunity, a place to plant her feet sticky like maple syrup, and she'll always bring some home to Trinidad whenever we go. But when we touch down in Trinidad, I live in the plane window as we land. Eyes peeled like the flesh ripped from the seed freshly picked from a Julie mango tree. I look for the beach. But my mother hates the beach, hates the heat. But I love the way it wraps around me, caresses my body, but she knows that touch to be different, because for her, it's an out-of-breath type sweat. It traps her like she can't get away any faster, and I think when she thinks of it, she sees herself in the hundreds, thousands of women lost to violence and corruption in Trinidad, sees her body wrapped, toe-tagged, and a lack of justice. I think when she thinks of it, it's the only thing she can identify with there. Ocean breeze isn't enough. And my father, a black man, Montreal raised, he's never described this as a beautiful place. He always calls Ontario unterrible, and not even in a dad joke kind of way. He means it as he's profiled right in his own driveway. City lights sprinkled in concrete aren't enough. It just makes what us being here has costed so much more apparent however our footprint on this land came at the cost of the indigenous hands who cared for it, how still my family's freedom has come with the most devastating of fine print. So if you don't know why our perspectives of home feel uncomfortable or a little different, just keep looking up for the CN Tower, or staring out onto the beach, or standing right in your driveway, because home can mean different things to anybody. Thank you. Rupi Kaur and her incredible team for arranging this and highlighting local talent all across North America on this incredible tour. So thank you, really, truly, Rupi, for this opportunity. And of course, I also have to shout out my family, my friends, and my loved ones who came out here tonight. My mom, Mark, Monica, Mila, Maxwell. Mom, I love you so much. Look at what we did. Alex, I'm not sure where you are, but I love you. You're my boy for life. But most of all, I'd like to especially thank and shout out and give a little spotlight to the arts organizations in this city that have made me the artist that I am today. So, if you go to my Instagram at Desiree Mackenzie, Desiree M-C-K, not M-E-C, M-C-K, or my website, DesireeMackenziePoetry.com, you'll find a list of organizations that have done so much incredible work to inspire me, and I hope that you can get involved with and enjoy and be inspired by as well. So please, I highly encourage you to check it out, because the arts are the heartbeat of this city. And I would love for everyone to know that. I was worried I would get choked up here, that's why I had this. But I have one more poem, but thank you once again to Rupi and her team, and to all of you and everyone who came from all ends of the city. Really means the world to me. Thank you. This poem is called Princess or Punishment. When a man has done much wrong to a woman, they say God will give him daughters. I don't don't know if that's a second chance to get things right, or insight into how bad women can have it, or how bad men can give it to them, a chance to be protector, not a perpetrator, coincidence that the danger he inflicts can also be danger inflicted upon, and maybe he has the edge because he's been on both sides of the sword. He knows how this goes, so it's all empty apologies until he sees his daughter's face. He's never felt so full of remorse. He's never felt so full of vengeance, never felt so full of his ability to be both delicate and destroy all at the same time. And he knows daddy's shotgun can only shoot so far down the driveway. He knows this sugar smile and these gumball eyes will only hold bitter truths he can't bear to hear. Can only hope they have a hint of sweet, unlike the antics of his younger years. Because I wonder what my father thought when my sisters and I were born. It took him 4 tries before he got a son, so were we princesses or punishment to him, perfection or a chance for correction? I wonder if he thought he should stop treating my mother as an exception, her body like a trophy case he only needed to admire and see when it housed some awards like me, but could keep out of sight and out of mind, otherwise keeping his vices within reach because her love was too much to hold in his hands, and he was never taught to hold anything in his heart anyway. So what is a woman's worth to a damaged man when she is not serving him a look, or serving him the accessory of fatherhood? Is this why men worship their daughters? Because we're representing them, we're an extension of them. I won't hold his last name forever, but while I do, I will wear it with pride. In fact, my dad has made sure I never want to leave it behind because it's a symbol of the shopping trips, happy meals, trust package in 48-hour increments, the best he could offer, the best he could demonstrate that love is. But he doesn't know boys these days. And he's lost the killer instinct. And it's too bad you can't teach an old dog new tricks, because my dad knows better than anyone that daddy's shotgun can only shoot so far down the driveway. So when a man has done much wrong to a woman, they say God will give him daughters. Out of karma, out of redemption, out of forgiveness. But I say, when a girl is born to a father who has done much wrong, she is gifted a strong mother. She is gifted my mother. She is gifted powerful women. And if not, I pray we are gifted the will to be the bigger man and break the cycle, dear God. I hope we can. Thank you so much, God. Thank you.